Hi heathens! Today's video is going to be me doing a look inspired by something you may or may not have heard of before. It is a Instagram influencer's idea. Her name is Grunge Leaf Diva. I believe that's how you pronounce it. If not, I am really sorry. I will leave her Instagram down below. She created this thing called Grunguary, which I think is so cool. And I was going to do it all month and didn't. The beginning of my month was a little chaotic. So today's look, which I'm wearing part of still because I'm just going to build on it, was Seinfeld inspired grunge. And the look that I'm going to be doing in this video is TV static grunge. Now the looks don't have to actually be grunge. This one kind of will be, but I felt like TV static was going to be a really fun one to do on video because it can actually be so inspirational. Now I'm going to go ahead and start while I explain my thought process here. So initially, TV static, so the day this goes up will be TV static, which is day 5, which is going to be Wednesday. I'm obviously not filming this on Wednesday, but that's how it works because Wednesday I will be working. And I will not be able to recreate the look I have in my head at work. So without further ado, let's get on in. I'm going to be using the Natasha Denona Ayana 5 shadow palette for my basic eye look. And I am going to be tapping into all of the matte shades, essentially, to create my base. So anyway, TV static. I initially read that as I was going through the list and thought, that actually sounds kind of weird because TV static, so my brain goes to white snow. That's boring, right? No, because TV static, I'm thinking about it, and it could also be those screens where the TV just kind of cuts out. And in those, there's always this blitz of color. So that's kind of what I'm going for, is a grungy, not black and white, but very neutral look, but then with a little pop of kind of rainbow flecks. You'll see. So I'm going in with the lightest matte first. I don't know how to read the shades on this palette. I assume this is the shade Harlow. I hate when they're not on the front, but they're on the back because I never know which direction you're supposed to read them in. This is such a nice palette, and I never reach for it. It's not that I don't get to use it. I never choose to use it because it is one of my more high-end palettes, and I'm one of those people that I'm very weird about using things that are expensive because even though I didn't pay full price for this palette, the idea of ruining it, even though it's meant to be used, gives me anxiety. I'm tapping into that medium shade now. And I'm sure someone out there has to understand. I'm the same way with clothes. If I get something that I really, really like, but it was pricier or it's really, really pretty and I don't want to ruin it, I won't wear it, or I'll be reluctant to use it for whatever its intended purpose is. And it's something that I'm trying to get better about. So that's one of the reasons that for this look, even though I have plenty of neutral palettes that I could have used, I tried to make it a point to pick this one because it has those nice cool tones, which in my opinion is perfect for grunge looks. Obviously you can do a warm tone grunge, but I gravitate toward cool tones typically. So that's just kind of what's in my wheelhouse. I'm now going to take a more flat domed shader brush and tap into that second shade that I was just using to go up under my eye. I do have mascara on, so I will not be adding more mascara during this look. But I'm obviously adding more eyeshadow and we'll be adding more highlighter later. I feel like the other eye needs a little more love. But yeah, this look, once I started thinking about what could be done with that, I got really inspired. And I did ask her if I could make this video and kind of shout her out. And she said yes, so I'm very excited. All right, I'm going to tap into that deepest shade now. I switched to a Wet n Wild blending brush. But back on the topic of me not wanting to use things because I don't want to ruin them, that's how it is with some of my clothes. Like, I really like it, and I'm like, oh, but what if I ruin it and it gets stained? Like, okay, so then you're loving it. Like, what is your problem? I'm talking to myself. If the shoe fits, I'm sorry, but yeah, so that's something I've been trying to get better about, and I'm going to be using that kind of fire under my butt, so to speak, as inspiration when I do my next closet clean out, because it's like, okay, if I really like it that much, I need to be wearing it. You know, simple as that. And if it gets stained, it gets stained. But it's not doing anyone any good, especially if I like it because it's cute, sitting in my closet or in my drawers. How does that make any sense? Alright, so I'm going to be taking, I accidentally closed the palette and I wasn't done. This shade, which I believe is Glam Green. It's like a gray green shimmer. And we are going to put that on the inner half of the lid to just liven it up just a little bit. And this is going to probably look a little strange on my channel, being listed as day 5 of Grunguary when there's not a 1 through 4, and may or may not be any more of these. But I figured I didn't have any products come in. I had backup ideas in case she didn't answer or she said no. But I figured for any days this month where I don't have another video that like needs to be done, like any of my subscriptions unboxings, I might as well do a Grunguary, because I'm going to try to do a look every single day based on the Grunguary like criteria. And I will leave, actually, if I remember to, all the days in the description box below in case you want to follow along or do it. Tag her if you do, because these are so fun. Yeah, I didn't do last year. I got really slack. I did like 2 days. I'm trying to get better about it this year, because it also gives me inspiration in the morning when I'm like being lazy before work and I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to do one of these, but I'm going to make it where I can wear it to work. Whereas my idea for this one cannot wear to work. All right, I'm going to hop into highlighter real quick. And I'm going to be using first the Sofx Revolution, just as highlighter palette, but it's this one. And I'm going to go in with this white shade. This is going to give us some of our white for the black and white part of it. And unfortunately, there is no black except the mascara. I was going to do black lipstick, but I think the one I picked works for the grunge look. So I'm just putting that over the highlighter that I already have on. The highlighter I have on is one that's kind of too deep for me, but it has like a pinky purple undertone. So I wanted to use it and then enhance it with this. Okay. I think I want a little bit more on both sides because I want it to like stand out. I mean, it already does, let's be real, but y'all know me in highlighter. Initially, when I started playing with makeup, I saw people using highlighter and I'm like, I don't understand it. And then the first time I put a good highlighter on my face, I was like, oh, I get it now. I get it now. And I get it now. Even though the highlighter trend seems to be kind of dying down a little bit. Not for me. And probably not anytime soon. Because I love me a good highlighter. I'm not putting any on my inner corner for this look because I kind of want the shimmer that's on my eyes to do all the work in that arena. Alright, I'm going to close that and put that away. I am going to be going in with another highlighter over it, and that is going to be Diamond Dust here in the corner from the Laura Geller Life Glows On Illuminating Palette. I'm going to take the same little brush. That shade is kind of loose in the palette, so I have to be very careful showing you. So I was holding it upside down. And I'm just taking that right along this kind of high point area. Not too low, not too high. Just want to give a little help if I wasn't like coddling the mirror. Just a little extra something. I don't know if you're even going to be able to tell the difference, but I can tell the difference. Whoop, whoop. Bathe me in highlighter, please. Okay, now, oh, actually, I'm going to do that last because it's the part I'm most excited about. So we're going to build the rest of the face. I do want to do my brows. If I can remember without glasses where I put my brow gel. Put it up here. Yeah. So I'm just going to be taking the ABH in the shade Taupe. This is the brow gel. I just want my brows to stand out just a little bit more than they currently do. So we're just going to take this and run it over my brow hairs. I don't really use brow gel to make my brows stay in place so much as I just do to add color and dimension. Because I don't really have a lot of brows and they're very light. So there's not a whole lot to hold into place. It just gives them a little more something. A little more something. Now for lips. Where did I put it? Here it is. I'm going to be going in with the Zoeva Powerful Lip Twist in Helen. This is a nice brown to, again, match the theme here. She always has these like super inspired looks. I love it. Just following her Instagram is so inspirational to me because I see her looks and I'm like, damn, I wish I could come up with something like that. So I'm trying to get a little better. Even, and I think this is part of what discourages me, even if it's just for YouTube or Instagram, I say just, but like, that's entertainment to someone, and I should find entertainment for myself in creating the look. So regardless of the fact that I can't do it for work, which, hold on. Which again, I think is part of where my hang-up lies, because it's like, okay, if I'm getting off work and then coming home and doing this, I'm not really getting to show it off anywhere unless I film it or make an Instagram post about it, so it feels like a waste. But as long as I am doing one of those things, it's not. Alright, so I'm going to be taking, this is my like piece de resistance, my Profusion Cosmetics Aqua Gems 5-shade glitter palette. I should probably show you without the glare there. And I'm going to be using this lightest shade, which is like silver, but it has like these rainbow holographic like reflex. And I'm going to be taking that on my finger. And we are just going to go across my face up into my highlighter. And using it kind of like freckles, which I've done with one of these palettes before. And I think I made a video with it. I don't remember. I know I made an Instagram post. And then see if I can put a little on my mouth. Okay. That's it. I am very pleased. This kind of turned out exactly how I pictured it in my head. I'm going to, oh god, I'm going to throw some stuff around. I'm going to move the light just a little bit to see if you can get, maybe a slightly better, view without me knocking everything over. Hello? Maybe. Very excited. And I will take my hair down to show you the finished look. So let me get close. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you're going to join in on this. I would love to follow some more Instagram accounts that are going to be doing this, or even if you're going to be making videos. I'm very excited and hope to stay inspired throughout the month of January, because I feel like the pre-holiday blues can kind of get people down. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed my TV Static Grunguary look. Subscribe to see more of my content. I think I already said that. If so, I'm sorry. And that's it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.